Yeah, look at that. That right there. I can feel that crack with my finger. That would cause... Yeah, right there it is. There's no way I could get 2 stones out of that. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I am glad you're here. And what we have today, or what I have today, is these are straight out of the landscaping. Now, I have to tell you a short story about these. I went to a friend's house to do some surgery on their phone because they're not exactly what you call technologically inclined. But I fixed the phone and they're like, oh, let me give you something. I'm like, well, no, I don't want anything. It's like, oh, I got to. I'm like, okay, let me have some of your landscape rocks. It got a bit awkward then. But I picked these out of the landscaping, just walking from the house to the car on the sidewalk, and these were there beside it. And these are all really nice, and we're going to pick one of these and cut it today. All right, and so we'll take a quick look. We got this red one, this one here that could probably get 2 nice ones out of. And just look at these. We've got reds, pinks, yellows. And I was sort of putting this one off to the side because I'm thinking, yeah, that's the one we're going to cut today, just because it's like pre-shaped and just looks pretty darn nice. And that is what we're going to do. This is the one. Get off there. We're going to cut this. Hopefully it'll turn into a shiny, because that's what we do. Okay, and this got a lot going on in there. Let's just take a quick look. When it's wet, I'm sure. Oh my, yeah, look at that. That is gorgeous. That's almost like carnelian. Almost like carnelian. But whatever it is, we're going onto the wheel right now, and we're going to make it shine. So don't go away. Okay, water on, machine on. And as you can see, I probably could cut this in half and get 2 stones out of it. But I'm just going to go for a higher dome stone. And I think this is going to be the top, and this is going to be the bottom. But I'm going to shape the sides first. Oh, wow, yeah, now this is a nice stone. It's got some hardness to it. Like, this stone was like pre-made to be cut into a gem. Wow. Okay, we got a fracture right there. I don't know if that's going to cause us any issue or not, but hopefully not. Actually, I'm going to cut both sides down a little bit flat to see if there's any fractures, because if there isn't any more fractures in it than this, I may actually cut this in half and go for 2 stones. But I'm afraid that this is going to chip off. Yeah, I do not like that. So I'm going to shape this edge a little bit more. And then, where'd that fracture go? Wow, okay, have I lost the fracture? Oh my gosh, I lost the fracture. Maybe I should cut this in half. No, right there's the fracture. Darn it, let me take that fracture out and see how thick the stone's going to be. I don't think it's going to be thick enough to do a 2-stoner out of it. Because I'm going to cut that there, and that's going to give me this much. You know what? Nah, I'm not going to risk it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this the back. I'm going to start doming this stone. I'm going to make this the back tentatively. And this the top. whichever I do, I'm going to hate myself. I can almost guarantee you I'm going to hate myself. They'll say, I should have done it the other way. Oh, okay, I'm not hating myself because there's a crack. Yep, that's the bad thing about stone. You start cutting away and you don't know if you're going to come across something that's just going to completely mess up your plan. Yeah, look at that right there. I can feel that crack with my finger. That would cause, yeah, right there it is. There's no way I could get 2 stones out of that with that crack in there. So we're going to make this a high dome. Try to save as much as we can. Get a nice pleasant shape to it. Oh. Okay, do you hear that sound? That's the sound of something loose. Now, if you can hear it, but I sure can. Yeah, hear that? Right over there. I think that's where that fracture was that I was talking about. Got some funky monkey doodahs going on in there. It just mess everything up. Okay. Yes, there's a hollowy sound right there. Hollowy. Not Halloween. Hollowy. Alright, let's take a look at this. That's actually a really nice looking stone. And I'm to the point now I'm going to have to put this on a dop stick and shape it. And that's what I'm going to do next, so don't go away. Okay, the stone is on the stick. And the stone is about to be deshaped. Or reshaped, or shaped into... We're going to make it look pretty. Okay, ooh. You may have to be very careful with that. That the wheel is making the stone the chip. I can actually hear the pieces chipping off. Okay, I have to take this edge down. And then we'll go over to the other wheel. I think we need to do that right now. Because the wheel is making the stone the chip. Okay, this should be much more accommodating. Oh, yeah. Although it is a little bit slower. I'm going to smooth this edge up and then we are going to shape it. Okay, as you can see, focus. It's not too badly out of shape right now. A little bit of an oval. I think that might be about all we actually need to do. Yep, I think that's pretty good. Alright, let me put a little bevel on here. Okay, we've been beveled. And this stone's looking pretty nice. I'm really pleased. I mean, considering that it... run off the edge. I hate it when I do that. Considering that it just came out of landscaping rock. So we're going to guess at what it is. It's probably a type of quartz with some inclusions or some chemicals in there. Chemicals? Ugh. Probably just some type of quartz with some minerals in it to give it that nice orangey red color. whatever it is, it's nice. Oh, and we got another email from Mrs. Cluck yesterday. Yeah, and okay, are you sitting down? I hope so, because when I opened up the email, this is what I saw. And I sort of made the same face that you're making right there, and I said exactly what I said. And then I read it, and she is shark wrestling in the Caribbean. What can we say? I don't think there's anything I can say about that. Okay, I can say it's focused. Boy, that's pretty. That is nice. We got whites going on in there. We've got reds and oranges, and me going off the screen. That is just all sorts of pretty. Definitely a high dome. That's one of those that would make a nice ring set in silver. Landscaping rock will always be my favorite, because there's so many things in there, so much variety. And even if it looks a little bit shiny when it's wet, you never know how nice it's going to look once you start cutting it. And it could end up looking like something like this. This looks like an old marble. That is nice. Okay, so let's head over to the next wheel. Okay. And no, I haven't fixed the valve anymore. That's almost becoming an icon. I won't be able to fix it. It'll turn into an historical landmark. I'll take a quick look at it. Yeah, there is a lot going on in there. We've got some nice deep reds here. Got translucency here, a big translucent stream going across. These nice opaque whites going through there. I mean, you really just can't beat that. That is awesome. Got some water going. And as usual, this is not going to take long on this wheel. Now we are going to hit this here, and then actually I'm just going to hit this and head right over to the cerium oxide and then back to the desk. And then we will take a look at this stone and see what we got. So don't go away. Okay, I just got back from the wheel. I had it on the cerium oxide, and then I took it over and took it off the stick and then polished up the back. And this is what we came out with. Look at that. That has a super mirror shine on it. The world happened there. Boy, that gives you a freaking heart attack. Got some gravity. Looks like I had a little bit of wet super glue on one of the rags and rubbed it on there. Oh, boy, I thought, oh no, I got a nasty gnarly in there again. All right, now let's try this one more time. Okay, look at that. We've got a mirror glass finish on that. That is gorgeous. Even the backside's not too bad. I didn't bother polishing it in cerium. But look at that. Look at that. Say, look at that, I say. There's the blue pointy stick of destiny. Got that beautiful opaque, clear section there, and then these opaque whites. You've got these beautiful pieces of red stuck in with the orange and shiny bits. Even got some flash going on. There, you can see it right there. Focus. Oh, yeah, you can see it better from down here. You got that flash going on at certain places and some down here. Wow. I tell you what, for being a landscaping rock, this stone is definitely a win. So if you like the video, hit the button, subscribe, like it, ring the bell, and then you'll know when I'm doing all this stuff. So you'll never miss another beautiful landscape rock that turns into a gem. Because that's what we do here. We make something out of what appears to be nothing. So thanks for spending some time with me, and have a good evening.